Nancy Pelosi just lost all her marbles in the latest crazy stint of nonsense by US4Trump.com. Anti-Trump House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi slammed President Trump during her weekly press briefing on Thursday. Nothing new. Speaking from the podium, she told reporters Kim Jong-un was the big winner after Trump canceled the scheduled meeting between the two leaders. Pelosi answered questions from journalists when she took a jab at President Trump's decision to end the summit, saying he wasn't prepared for his high-stakes discussion with Kim Jong-un. I think it's a good thing for Kim Jong-un. They were on par with each other. He got global recognition and regard. He's the big winner, Pelosi said. When he got this letter from the president saying, okay, never mind, he must be having a giggle fit right there in North Korea. This takes preparation, this takes knowledge, this takes judgment, and clearly this takes preparation, which the president didn't make, she added. This is the kind of like a Valentine to Kim Jong-un. Nancy Pelosi loses her marbles, claiming that Kim Jong-un is the big winner. I found out later on that Kim Jong-un had insulted Vice President Pence, and that's why Trump canceled. And that these kind of countries, if you don't command respect, they will not respect you. So by Trump pulling out, he did the correct move. Unlike Obama, whom they didn't roll out the red carpet for him, and he came and he left from the back of the plane and his shoulders hunched, and he was kowtowing to the people, the Asians over there in China and whatnot. And that's why you can't deal like that. And Trump knows, and Trump is a winner, and he's the kind of guy, he knows how to deal with sharks. He's been in the city all the time dealing with sharks. So listen, just the utter hatred Nancy Pelosi has for President Trump. Just listen, you can see the hatred. That means that we voted for the correct person in office just by listening to that. And if any Democrats are listening to this in California, please take some advice and vote this I don't know what you want, this demented human being out of office.
I think it's a good thing for Kim Jong-un. Here you had a thug, a person who killed his own family members, a person who runs a police state, being legitimized by the President of the United States. They were on a par with each other. He got global recognition and regard. He's the big winner. And when he got this letter from the president...
Oh, and I'm sorry to say, how about the detainees that were released from Kim Jong-un? They speak nothing of that, right? Nothing of that.
Okay, never mind. He must be having a giggle fit right there now in North Korea, in Pyongyang. As you probably remember, maybe not, I'm one of the few members of Congress who's been to Pyongyang, the capital.
Oh, Lord.
Right into the north, not at the border, but to their capital. It was an intelligence trip. Most of the members who were on that trip are no longer in Congress now. But it is a police state. It's a terrible place. The suppression of their people,
This is news, Nancy? This is news? This is news?
brainwashing that they do. And then along comes Kim Jong-un, schmoozing the President of the United States. He taking the bait. Now, we were sympathetic to say, well, talk. That's better than war. But this takes preparation. This takes knowledge. This takes judgment. And clearly, it takes...
She's talking about judgment? And she, I mean, it is beyond belief what these people get away with saying. Sorry about that.
The President of the United States, he taking the bait. Now, we were sympathetic to say, well, talk, talk, talk. That's better than war, war, war. But this takes preparation. This takes knowledge. This takes judgment. And clearly, it takes preparation, which the president didn't make. It's clear he didn't know what he was getting into, and now he's walking away from it. In this very chummy, palsy-walsy letter to Kim Jong-un, Kim Jong-un, is the big winner. It's unfortunate because, as you said,
she can't even speak clearly. She's stuttering over her words, and she has the audacity to speak about Trump that way.
You want to be optimistic, you want to be hopeful that something can come of something. But it can't come of something if it's built on just saying, I know everything, I don't need defense, I don't need State Department knowledge on these subjects, let's deplete the State Department, let's do this, that, and the other thing. It's really a very sad thing.
Because of your role, and you talk about your long-standing role in intelligence, were you notified ahead of time that the summit was off?
No, it just noted when we got the president's letter.
That's not what he
copy
asked.
of the president's letter, chumming.
That's not what he asked. That's not what he asked. Take a listen.
That thing.
Because of your role, and you talk about your long-standing role in intelligence, were you notified ahead of time that the summit was off?
Would you notify ahead of time that the summit was off?
No, it just noted when we got the president's letter, the copy of the president's letter, chumming up. It's kind of like a Valentine to Kim Jong-un. Really? Really? So, anyway.
Too bad we don't have the whole thing. I mean, really, this woman is like just pathetic. I don't even understand how she's still in office. And the hatred that the Democrats have for this country. And they claim to love it so much, yet they try to destroy it at every turn. Who speaks of the President of the United States, whether he was wrong or not? Let's just go with that. You go on and speak of the president like that. What kind of country, what kind of respect you expect to get from world leaders when people in our own country speak of the president in that way? I mean, this is actually very disturbing. Get this woman out of office, please. Somebody let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.